For the first time ever, an African woman is pinned to referee the table tennis competition at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics in yet another sporting milestone for the continent. However, lockdown restrictions in South Africa due to the third coronavirus wave may stop Genevieve Lentz from achieving her dreams. CGTN's Mohamed Abubakar reports.
History will be made on the 24th of this month when the table tennis program of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics serves off. South Africa's Genevieve Lentz will become the first referee from Africa to officiate at the competition that has attracted 172 entries from 24 nations. Her participation in Tokyo will mark a milestone in the male-dominated sport that lacks funding. The only internationally qualified female table tennis referee in the continent credits her success to the changing policies in table tennis brought by the International Olympics Committee.
The IOC has a quota in terms of how many men and women participate at the Olympics, and also in terms of representation of countries, but more specifically boiling down to the point of gender equity. And so I think that many federations, sporting federations, specifically table tennis, has kind of aligned themselves to what the IOC policies and stipulations are for the Olympic Games.
In Tokyo, she'll be the only woman on the three-member team of referees. Lentz has worked hard and made many sacrifices to progress from being an umpire to an international referee. She has loads of international experience, including umpiring at the London 2012 Olympics, Singapore 2010 Youth Olympics and Beijing 2008 Paralympics. Lentz tips China, who have produced gold winners in the last 3 Olympics, to dominate in Tokyo.
China's always been the leaders in terms of table tennis. Every championship, every event, they dominate the sport. And they're very good at it, all of their players, and they're very disciplined. And so they are the leaders in the sport, and I think the whole world looks up to them. And we always have an inside joke where we always say, oh, we know that the finals is going to be China, China.
Lentz, a university lecturer, only works part-time as a referee. She is making headlines at home because of her achievements and says table tennis remains her passion since it has allowed her to travel the world. However, despite being vaccinated, Lentz is concerned about going overseas during the pandemic. She is also worried that the current coronavirus lockdown level 4 restrictions in South Africa could prevent her from making it to the Games.
And so there's lots of uncertainty. I mean, I myself at this point don't really know if harsher restrictions should come, whether I'd be able to travel to Johannesburg.
Lentz is due to travel to Tokyo on the 20th of July if all goes to plan. Mohamed Abubakar, CGTN.